Today we're using the sextant and compass, showing how to correctly operate these tools. First, the compass has a red arrow that's always north, which will help us find out our direction to the object.
The north arrow, as you can see here, is always pointing north. If you want to find the direction instead of that building in front of us, you'd have to wait till the arrow sets itself to north, take the bezel ring, and physically set it on the correct spot right in front of the arrow. Then you would look at this line, make sure it's pointed directly at your object, and read the degree on the bezel ring itself, which would be 348 degrees, which would be the azimuthal direction straight toward that building. Then to flip around, to reshoot for this tree with the sign in front of it, you have to wait for the arrow to set itself directly north in the orientation. Then you turn the bezel ring, putting it back on the same spot, making sure you're holding the compass level and pointing directly at the object, and read the degree heading, and it would be 172 in this case. So 172 degrees southeast for the tree and 348 degrees northwest for the building.
Randy's going to use the sextant tool to get the elevation for the two spots that we just identified, north and south. The pine tree that we marked first, the sextant tool actually, when you level it out, there's start from the base of whatever structure you're at, level it out, and then go to the top of the structure, level it again. It'll give you your degrees of elevation for each structure or whatever we've actually wanted to pinpoint our location.
I'm going to move around to this side so we can get the sun in our favor on the dial. We're going to start at 0, and I'm looking at a tree out on the edge of the ball field, and I'm going to take the sextant up to the top of the tree with a line even with the top, and I'm going to turn the dial until the bubble levels at the top of the tree. By the way, in the viewfinder, I'm seeing a bubble that's going up and down on a bar, and I'm going to try to level that bubble with the line that I have right at the top of the tree. Okay, my reading now is at 7 degrees for this tree. I'm going to turn around and do the same thing with the building. Looking at good old little hall right there. We're going to get right on the top. And I'm going to turn the dial until the bubble levels up with my line right on the top of the building. And the reading we're getting from Little Hall is 5 degrees. The elevation of these landmarks around our site will help us determine the available angles from satellites that we're going to use in our calculations.
That'd be it for our today's lesson.